Good morning, it's Melanie here again from Growing My Own. Taking a walk around the garden and I see some stuff to harvest. I have a bunch of eggplants. I'm gonna come back and get those. Here's another one. And the mosquitoes are out like crazy. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. It was raining last night, so it's damp and bleak here right now. Yeah, I'm gonna come back and get those eggplants. I also have some okras to harvest. And there's another one in the back. These two, I might let this stay a little longer. I saw lots of tomatoes in here. These tomatoes just keep coming and coming. I also have some more caramel to harvest. The Brussels sprout and this plant is doing fantastic. My pinto beans and this table starting to produce. And these are for dry beans. This is one section in this area. These are some succession ones over here and here. And this is the main area with my pinto beans. Are going up on the trellis. These are producing as well. And these are all going to be for dry beans. And it's sort of mingled with the yardlang beans. Look at that. Every day I harvest a bunch of these beans. And I miss a lot. You can look inside, you'll see a lot of dry ones here and there. There's a bunch right here. And the one in the middle, you don't realize that they're there until they start to change color. Yes, I think this one is too mature. But there's a lot in it. I have to come back and get those maybe this afternoon. There's a lot of beans going on in here. Yeah, these are my volunteer tomatoes. I just cut away all the plant and just leave the area with the tomatoes. Got this bunch right here. This is all from volunteer plant. There's another volunteer that grow inside my Scotch bonnet peppers. I cut away most of the plant and just left the area with the tomatoes as well, because it's like right in the middle of this Scotch bonnet. I already cut away this side, so this Scotch bonnet are like doing a lot better now. As soon as I get rid of these tomatoes, I guess this will do a lot better as well, which I don't have a lot of time for that. And my habanero, look at that beauty, just starting to ripe. So all of these going to be harvested today. I harvested tomatoes yesterday. Look at this again. Yes, it's that time of year for tomato. More pinto beans in here, starting to produce as well. Just have more tomatoes over there. And my Brussels sprout over here. The first set, for some reason, started something ate them. Other fell off. But there are more baby ones coming up on this. Look at this one. This one is loaded. Okay, my Savoy cabbage are finally started to get solid. I might harvest this one today. And my cauliflowers are coming in. This one, I think I might harvest this today. And there's still this little one that start to come. There's another one in here. And there's one over here. come and get these later. And also I have Brussels sprout coming up over here, but for some reason these are not growing, they're just there. And I guess it's because it's under the shade. This is where I harvest my onions from. And these fruits are coming. I thought one was cantaloupe and the rest were those Santa Claus melon. But they're all cantaloupes. All beautiful cantaloupes. I have 5 total in here, 5 larger ones. And there's some little babies just start to come. Yeah, something is like started munching this. They're picking away at that one. There's one butternut squash over here. And these are some turmeric. And these are all on the tree, so they're not getting much sun. You're gonna start harvesting tomatoes from this tomato plant over here. I was hoping I would get more butternut squash, but this one had one and it fell off as a baby. And I'm only getting male blossom since. And I plant a lot of butternut plant because I needed a lot of butternut squash. It's not working out for me. Yeah, I have some tomatoes in here can come and harvest too. We have some tomatoes in here to harvest too, and some more beans coming up. I gave all my thyme a good haircut. Cut it right back so they can spring back fresh. And you can see some new leaves start to come. Yes, this basil is due for another harvest. And maybe I can take some of the branches from this sage and dry them as well. Up into beans over here. And this little cabbage. Those finally start to get hard. This is another Brussels sprout with some baby Brussels sprouts in it. These are taking forever. I have this butternut squash. It's reached this size for the longest while. I'm not going any further. I don't know if it was because it was damaged, but it's just sitting there. I have another one there. I'm gonna harvest that maybe today. I'm gonna check first to see if it's ready. And my pumpkins in here, these are growing. There's another one. I have another butternut squash coming in here. And there's another pumpkin in there. Yes, the leaves are getting much more lush in here. I can hardly see what's in the middle. And this is my big, beautiful pumpkin. The largest one in here. And that one is massive. And it's still not ready. Oh, and my grapes, they start to ripe. Yeah, they're getting ripe now, so I can soon harvest them to make jelly. This tomato, I emptied it yesterday or the day before yesterday, and it's already full with ripe ones again. Yeah, I think I might harvest the rest of my green peppers. Here's another pumpkin that's growing really slow, another butternut squash in there. And I discovered that I have some new pumpkins coming up. I have like 2 months for them to be ready. Where did I see them? I know this is one. I unpollinate this one. Seems like it's gonna make it. Oh, there's one other there. Right in here. And there was another one. There's some small butternut squash coming up as well. All over. So let's see if these gonna survive. There's another pumpkin in here. It just stopped growing, but it's still hanging on. Yeah, these are more pinto beans in here. They start to produce as well. And my corn, this wasn't my ear for corn at all. The earwigs start eating the silk as they come out. So there was nothing for it to pollinate and what make it. The raccoon got those. I have another pumpkin over here. And I'm hoping one is under there somewhere that I haven't noticed yet. And I might just get a surprise. The tree, it's here for 6 years now. I haven't produced anything. I started it from seeds. Nothing is happening. And I keep thinking of doing some research to find out what to do. And I keep forgetting. Okay, so that's my pumpkin patch. Filling out, have quite a few pumpkins and butternut squash in it. Yeah, and I also have a beautiful sunflower on this plant. And it have multiple new sunflowers coming up around it. So we'll see how that look when it's all filled with sunflowers. This is gonna be it for today, my friend. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please leave a thumbs up. Please leave a comment and let me know what you think about this video. Please subscribe to my channel so you can see what next I'll be posting. Thanks for watching. Bye.